This is one of a series of Tegrity videos that looks at the actions menu down here in the lower left. And so we're in Tegrity, we're in a class that has a series of recordings in it. This happens to be one I taught in the fall. And so if you go down here in the lower left, you'll see the actions menu, a little drop-down arrow next to it. Click on the drop-down arrow, and we're going to take a look at settings under course actions. And so click on settings, and that will open this page. Several are checked by default, and we strongly encourage you to leave them checked and then make choices about the ones that are not checked. And so let's go through them real quick. And so up here, we have a series of choices about recording. Automatically checked is to enable the enhanced mode, and you should leave that. It makes a little bit better recording. The next two are choices. You can enable a minute counter that will let you tick off the minutes as you're making your recordings. And then the third is to allow students to record. Particularly useful if you're going to ask students to do presentations, and they are not available to the whole class, just to the student and you. And then we have publishing. These are automatically checked, and so this means that as soon as you're done recording, it will automatically get published, and the same with students. When they're done recording, it will automatically get published, and so you don't have to do anything. It just happens in the background, and so you want to leave those checked. And then down here we go for delivery. And so do you want students to be able to download the recordings? And keep in mind that even if you don't check this, there's plenty of information out on the internet for the not too sophisticated tech user to be able to download these, whether you have this checked or not. But it will certainly deter the less than sophisticated user if you don't want students to download them. And so that is checked by default. They're not allowed to download. If you want to let them, then go ahead and put a check in this box. The next 1, 2, 3, 4 are about deliveries, and so you want to leave all of these. And so this is MP3, so that that your recording can be viewed on an MP3 player, or in Linux for all of these. This is enhanced podcast, just audio. This is enhanced podcast, audio and video. And this allows video streaming to an iPhone app. And so you want all of these checked. And then down here, RSS support. RSS creates an RSS feed, or gives a choice of an RSS feed, so that when some new recording goes in the class, whoever subscribes to the RSS feed will automatically get notification that there's something new in the class. And then this one is not a choice. It's dimmed out, and so we can't use that. That's actually a Tegrity issue, and so they turned it off, not us. And then down here we have Enable Webcast, and this is useful if you're having someone listen live while you're recording, and so that's that choice. And then we're not connected to iTunes, and so you won't need to worry about this. And then Tegrity has a test proctoring mode, and we'll have a video later that'll go into more, or another video that'll go into more detail about that. Basically, your students need to have a video camera. The video camera records them while they're taking the test, and then saves the recording in the class, so that you can go and check and make sure that they were in fact sitting in front of their computer while they were taking the test. Of course, it doesn't record anything behind the computer, and so right behind the computer they could have the book opened up and somebody holding it and turning the page, and I mean there are all kinds of other possibilities here, but at least you know it's the student taking the test. That's basically what it's for. If you choose that option, and we'll have a more detailed video available for this. If you choose that option, then do you want the testing policy shown or not? And when you're done making your choices, click on OK. If you're not going to make any changes, just click on Cancel. And then, of course, you can always go back to the defaults if you decide you want to do that. And so when you're finished, OK or Cancel, and then we're done with the settings.